All right, so welcome everyone. This is our mobility and flexibility class. Pretty easy, nice and relaxing class. Hopefully it's not too warm where you folks are at. It's a little cooler out here. Computer's just kind of rebooting. But yeah, anyways, we'll get started. So if you're familiar with this class, I think we might have one new person joining us. But we'll work out from our chair or we'll stretch from our chair, and then we'll go ahead, either stand up, do some standing up stretches, or some on the floor. But if you folks have any requests on a muscle group or joint that you want to stretch out a little bit more, just let me know. You could go ahead and type that in on the chat, or you could just, unmute yourself and just share out loud what you want to work on. So other than that, that's kind of, yeah, we'll get it going. So any requests before we start? Neck, hips, shoulders, back. If not, then we'll just go ahead and do full body. All right, so let's go ahead and just open our mouth wide as possible. So open your mouth as wide as you can. Look up, move your head back, and then let's shut your jaw so you should feel a huge stretch coming through your throat. Okay, so let's do about 10 of those. Okay, so feel that nice pull coming along your throat. Very good. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and just palpate our face gently. So we're just gonna, with the soft part of my second and third fingers, I'm just gonna go for my earlobes and just gently, just softly touch right across my jaw. Just going ahead, pulling here. So we got Jen, Ahmed, Miss Gwen, Josefina, Miss Fu, Ella, Terry, Sarah, Melena. Good morning. All right, now let's go from the side of our eyes down to the side of our lips. So just drawing little lines here. Good morning, Melena. Did the link work out like you showed me last week, or did I do something wrong? Or Zoom?
I'm so sorry. I didn't enter that way.
Oh, okay. No worries.
I'm sorry. I should have. I totally forgot.
You're
In
okay.
fact, I was trying to remember whether I told you, whether it was you that I told or it was someone else that I told
Yeah.
about that.
So for everyone that has no idea what I'm talking about, so I have the Zoom link on the front like always, but there's also off to the side, there's a little tab that says like Tech Zoom or Connect Tech. And that's another way to access the class. But I think I did it. I mean, I tried to enter both ways. So let's go ahead, inhale through our nose about 3 seconds, and exhale all that air inside your cavities. Exhale it all the way. So inhale for about 3 seconds. Exhale. That core completely tight all the way out.
If you want, I can log off and then try to log back on that way.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
Just let me know. Yeah. Thank you. Get really tight. Deep breath out. Get all that air out. Let's do about 2 more.
I'm on my phone, so it didn't work.
What was that?
I'm on my phone and it says browser not supported. So that's good for me to know for my students as
Oh,
well.
okay.
But I'll try from my computer.
Okay. All right. Cool. I appreciate it. All right. So we just did the exhaling. So next, let's go ahead and puff up our cheeks with air. And let's just move that air bubble side to side. So let's go ahead and move that. Your cheeks might get a little sore, so just be gentle. If you need to release that air, do so, and then just inhale again. Move that air side to side. Now let's move that air up and down our lips. So you should have it right between your nose and your lips, and then down below towards your chin. Cool. I find that it'd be a little bit more tender, but you get the idea. All right. All right. So next we're gonna go ahead and then just start with our neck stretches. Okay. So gently left to right.
It worked perfectly for my computer.
Awesome. Great. Thanks for that. So we're just looking left to right. All right, so let's look left and slightly with our hand, let's gently push a little bit more. I'm just pushing on my chin a little bit more. Try not to rotate my shoulders, just pushing on my chin. All right, switch. Great. All right, now we're gonna go up. Just hold it there. You could add a little bit of pressure by pushing up on your chin. All right, now let's go down. So you could kind of grab the back of your head and with your elbow, just kind of go down. All right, let's go ahead and sit on our left hand. We're gonna keep that left shoulder fixed, bring that right hand over. And allow that weight of that elbow to stretch out left side of your neck. Right, we'll switch. Sit on that right hand. Arm is fixed. Allow to stretch. All right, very good. Let's push up towards the ceiling. Stretch up our upper back a little bit. Our underarms, our arms, shoulders. It's gonna push up towards the ceiling. Lean right. Try to lean right without leaning too much off your seat. And lean left. Back. All right. Very good. All right, we're gonna go with our neck circles now. So just keep your head to the side and then gently just come around. All right, switch directions counterclockwise. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and do snow angels. So hands are at our side. Let's go wide. Okay, very good. So we're gonna be working on our back, our neck, our shoulders. So we're gonna kind of just make a fist with our hands together, come up front, push, look down, and push forward. Back, look down, push forward. Back, repeat. Good. A few more times. One more. Just relax. Just relax that. There. That shoulder can get a little sore. So let's have a little bit of water. If you have some water nearby, we're about 20 minutes into the class right now. So water. Great. All right. Let's go ahead and continue. So we'll start making our way down. Let's just stretch that shoulder, bring it across, and pull. All right, come back. All right, let's bring it over our head. So arm comes over, drop it. You push down on that elbow gently. You don't want to cause pain. All right, so switch. Relax. Okay, we're gonna do our shoulder circles. So a little bit of mobility work here. So just kind of shoulder circles going back, up, forward, down. Bring those around. All right, reverse. Very good. All right, next we're gonna do our turtle heads right here. So keeping the shoulders straight, we're just gonna bring our head forward, as far forward as we can. And then bringing that head back, chin in, forward. All right, very good. Now what I want you to do is kind of bring your shoulders, your elbows, and your shoulders forward. And then try to meet them behind your back. Go forward. So kind of like concaving in. And then opposite. So try to bring your shoulders, try to meet them behind you. Elbows trying to meet them behind you. Then forward. Back. Awesome. Great. All right. Just gonna go ahead and continue with shoulder stuff, shoulder work, upper body. So let's go elbows up, here, together, separate them, together, separate. Awesome. Very good. Let's go ahead and work on our back a little bit. So using the backrest and your chair, I'm gonna bring my left hand across, hold the chair here, right hand holds the backrest, and I'm just gonna slightly turn, make sure my torso or my legs, hips are moving. So I'm just gonna slightly turn, get a gentle stretch, and just hold for about 20 seconds. All right, and switch. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do cross curls. So palms facing forward. We're just gonna tap opposite chest. Again, just working on elbow mobility now. Okay, now palms facing forward here. This would be a tricep press down. Working on elasticity of our triceps right here. Just lengthening them, shortening. Very good. Let's go ahead and just do a door opener. So elbow at your side, right elbow in, out. We'll switch. Left elbow. All right, very good. Let's work on our wrist, our forearm. So we're just gonna go ahead, let that wrist fall over on my right knee slightly, and then I'm just hand's gonna try to push up while my other hand's pushing it down. It's gonna work on the forearm. Okay, so hold for about 3 seconds and relax it, and repeat another 8 times. Relax. Continue. Relax. With that. Some more. Feel that forearm getting a little tired, possibly. And once you've done that, we'll switch. And go ahead and do the other wrist, other forearm. So again, this hand's going up, this hand's pushing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. Awesome. All right, let's do our fingers. Bring each finger to the center of your hand for the right hand. Try to keep each finger straight. Don't bend at the knuckles. It's working on that muscle to brain relationship right here, connectivity. All right, now let's bend at the knuckles. So try to bend every little knuckle on each finger as you're rolling that finger inside towards your palm. Keep that going. All right, now let's separate the fingers away from each other. So you're just webbing out, really lengthening those tendons, little muscles that allow this movement to happen between your fingers. So close them, relax, and open as wide as you can. Relax. Repeat. Relax. And repeat. Relax. Sorry, I just found like a splinter in my finger, my hands. Doesn't hurt, but Open as wide as you can. Relax. Open. Relax. And then let's just do little gentle circles. We don't want to cause pain with this, but we just want to gentle circles, left to right, up and down. Again, you could have your hands closed or open, but we have over 20 bones in our hands, so we just sort of make sure that we kind of just move them around a little bit. All right, let's go with our left hand. So one finger at a time. Keep going. All right, now let's bring one knuckle at a time. So each finger, but bending at the knuckles. All right, let's web them out. Just wide out as they can. Relax. Web them out. Relax. Out. Relax. Out. Relax. Web. Relax. Out. All right, and then now let's make our little wrist circles with that hand. And just make sure that wrist is going up and down, side to side, just in every direction. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and do our piriformis stretch now. Okay, so there's some of our, oh, actually hip openers. So that's moving down our body. So hip openers, just facing forward, right knee comes out. And if you feel like it's collapsing down like this, then just put your hand and just keep it upright. You should have a nice stretch from your inner thigh going into your hips. And again, we're just going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Okay, we'll switch. Pick that up, forward. All right, let's go ahead and do our piriformis stretch. So we have 3 variations of this movement. So again, the first one, we just come up. Let me bring the camera down a little bit. Skin here. Relax. We're just holding it there. So we'll spend about 20 to 30 seconds on each variation. It's just a regular seated one, so you should feel a nice stretch moving along this backside. go ahead and just lean on that knee. Leaning here. Bring that knee up. Okay, just do that stretch going through there. All right, we'll switch. If you're really tight like I am, you may even feel this on your glutes, on your lower back. Let's push down gently on that knee. Then let's go up, left. And before I forget, next week I have an appointment in the morning. So on Wednesday. So unfortunately, I won't be able to meet on Wednesday, but I can meet on Thursday. So if Thursday works for you folks, let me know. Or I could do Tuesday, but I prefer Thursday just so we can separate the classes a little bit more. Is that something that works for you folks? You have a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't do next Wednesday. Let's see, thumbs up. It would be the same time. Thumbs up. So I'll put an announcement. So yeah, so instead of Wednesday next week, we would meet on Thursday. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and do our leg extensions. So leg extensions, we're just reclining back, bringing our leg as close as we can to our chest, then just pumping our legs. You might feel a little pop on your knee. I just did. It wasn't painful. It's just, loosening up. Sometimes there's little air that gets stuck in there. Just fluids. So again, just elongating, moving back. Let's switch. All right, let's do leg, kind of like the leg press motion for a leg push. So we come up and then just all the way down, full stretch, in, out, Okay, hearing a little bit more of a pop on this one. Switch. Let's go ahead and switch. So here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. All right, take a little water break, little 2-minute break. We'll come back to our chair. Well, actually, I'm good with the water break. If you guys want to just stay close. I think my body's just absorbing all the fluids and no need for the bathroom. So we're gonna go ahead and then just transition to our calf exercises. Okay, so here, just calves up, down, up. All right, now toes up, down, toes up, down. All right, let's go ahead and do our ABCs. So one ankle at a time. ABCs. All right, and we'll switch. All right, so next we're gonna do our clawing. Okay, so for this one, remember we're gonna go ahead and claw, bring our toes towards our heels, working on our arches. Okay, now keeping your feet flat, I want you to bring your arches towards your heels. So again, the impression, so right now we're doing this. So now I want you to do this, okay? If we could do that compared to this, I want you to do this now, okay? And it's hard to do it with your feet, of course, but again, we're trying to just work specifically on our arches right now. All right. Great. All right, so we could go. Do you folks want to work on shoulders, standing up exercises, or on the floor? Standing, floor exercises. I get a thumbs up. Terry?
Standing,
Standing, let's do
of
it.
course.
Of course. All right, well, you spoke up, so you get first dibs. So, all right, so with our standing ones, we could find me a doorway. So we could go ahead and do our kind of like our pecs stretching exercise. Okay, so again, a doorway or a high shelf. So for this one, I have my shelf here. I'm standing parallel to it. So hands sticking out directly to my side. And what I'm gonna do is just turn away to my right. Now I'm facing about 45 degrees to my right, and I'm getting a nice stretch along my chest here. I'm just gonna hold this for about 20 seconds, make sure it's not painful. All right, we'll switch. So now I'm coming to my side here. Again, parallel to the shelf. Now I'm turning to my left 45 degrees. Very good. So now I'm going to be facing or placing my forearm from elbow to wrist right here and the same motion. So now it's a little bit shorter, so it might be a little bit more intense, or you might feel like closer to your shoulder. So again, we just want to make sure we're upright here. All right, let's switch. Stand here. And turning. Awesome. Very good. All right, let's find me a broomstick, a foam roller. We're gonna do our shoulder stretches, standing up. Right here. So let's go ahead and just loosen up a little bit, just up, side to side. Then let's go here, left to right. All right, let's focus on that left shoulder. So left shoulder comes up. .30 degrees. 60 degrees. $90 right in front of you. Let's go back. Right shoulder. $30 degrees. $60. $90 right in front of you. Right behind the back. Right. Let's go foam roller behind the back. We're gonna go up and down. Right now, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Very good. All right, so the last 5 or 10 minutes we'll spend doing our core exercises. So, Terry, thank you. It's nice seeing you or seeing your name up there. Everyone else, let's get a yoga mat, and we're gonna do just a few exercises on the floor just to work on our back. So, and do some book openers, and then also some cat cows. Cat cow. Let me fix that a little bit. Here on our floors, gonna arch up, arch down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale,
All right, so from where you are, I don't want you to shift your hips forward or back, but I want you to kind of come forward with your hands and drop your elbows and just drop down, hold here for about 30 seconds. All right, now let's bring our glutes to our heels. All right, let's bring our right hand under our body to this gap, just right here. That was it. Time. Time. All right, and we'll finish off with some book openers. So let's get on our side, stack our hands, stack our feet, knee on knee, hip on hip. Okay. Then we're gonna just follow with our eyes back. And we're doing 10 on each side. Good back stretch. And switch. Switch sides.
Alright. How are you folks feeling? That's good. All right. That should do it for today. That's good. Ella, Jen, Ahmed, Sarah, Elsa. So you guys had a good session. Got loose. Kind of prefer that mobility work today over the strength and conditioning.